this bitch. I'm here to tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. So if you don't like the truth, baby, this just ain't the channel for you. We're gonna get straight into the energy, straight into the messages that you guys need to hear, not what you want to hear. So yeah, let's just go. Today I brought my box of cards in because I want to be able to pick between different decks. I want to choose. Okay. We can get some actual tarot. I don't know why it's doing this. This is dedicated to. Okay. What is going on with the collective 111 intuition? I'm waiting for you. Yo, my camera. I don't know, maybe it's the stand. Okay, ready? Okay. Anyways, let's just see. Somebody could be putting somebody in like competition or got a lot of arguments around the individual battle with self, inner outer turmoil, struggling. Somebody very bold. It's a lot of tension and rivalry around the person. What is going on with the person? 205. On February 5th. Let me see something. Should be this is right here. I see you fighting those demons inside. I'll wait for you. 222. Okay, what was I looking up? 205. Okay, trust your intuition, the beginnings and opportunity, changes and adjustments, and guidance from angels. Urging you to trust in their guidance and support as you make life decisions. Changes and adjustments. A period of potential changes and adjustments in your life. It's a reminder to remain positive and optimistic even if you face challenges and obstacles. Yeah, do you want it on live? Or do you want it done over the phone or live? Let me know. Okay, new beginnings and opportunities. The number can indicate that you are on your right path to manifest new beginnings and embracing new opportunities that may be presented to you. Trust your intuitions. So that suggests that you should trust your inner guidance and listen to your intuition as you navigate your life's journey. Oh, thank you. I don't know. Alright, Glizzy. Chris, how do you want your reading done? So somebody here could be going through some changes and making adjustments, but you need to trust your intuition most importantly. I can get my whiteboard and write my cash app down, and you let me know what type of reading you would like, or how long you want your reading to be, how many cards you want pulled. Do what? Let me know. Okay. Hey, Lowski. Somebody's been in isolation thinking, so Chris, just let me know. the lovers, somebody met their lover, or somebody's in a loving connection. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab my whiteboard. Lift y'all up, because my daughter, I don't play them games. Actually, it's a quick way to do this. Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston, the Prince of Egypt. Egyptian could be significant when you believe. Okay, I'm gonna put this right there for right now. Chris, let this dry. I'm gonna write it all down with my Cash App, and I'll see it pop up, and I'll just do your reading on live. I'm gonna write it all down. That's why I just cleaned my whiteboard for. Just waiting on it to dry. What is this song about? So just bear with me one moment, okay? Damn, it's taking a minute to dry. There you go. Okay. I don't even know how I'm gonna. Can you see that? Okay, if somebody asks me, then I'll just hold it up. But yeah, let's get back to this. Chris, are you still here? And Jesse, let me know. But besides that, collectively, somebody here is going to be celebrating. Somebody likes celery. Anyway, celebrating the love of their life, or is with their love of their life, type energy. We're coming into some type of union, unity. Somebody's very motivational and inspirational. Somebody is juggling two things right now, though. There's a lot of truth coming out around the individual, or to an individual. Somebody is in this energy of having a lot of support. Somebody's going to be celebrating soon, or somebody is celebrating truth. Somebody is facing a lot of burdens, and it's just like handling responsibilities and things like that, or has a lot of responsibilities to handle. I could be facing some type of blockages, and somebody's in this energy of like lost of faith, because there's so much pressure, so much excessive pressure. Just stress the fuck out. You're my wifey. Somebody gonna get justice in this situation. Somebody's very bold. And somebody's just planning like their first steps to do something thereof. Alright, what else? You are so beautiful. High priestess, intuitive. Or things to be revealed. Changes. Crescent moon could be significant. Or somebody's just very wise, intuitive, make sound judgment. With a fortune. I like this. Somebody's on a good end of karma. And this is fated to happen. Somebody's going to be very happy, or is already in this energy of happiness. You can see me better now. Oh, you on your other phone. I get why you said what you said. Hi, Loski, how are you? Somebody is in this energy of luck, or has a lot of luck. Somebody's been facing like burdens, stress, hardships. That shit over with. It's like going through so much to the point where it's like, shit, okay, I keep my faith, and then you start to lose faith in the fact. So, but somebody's just realizing that there's other ways to handle their problems instead of just stressing. But yeah, somebody's going through some type of changes, new beginnings, new cycles, romance, lovers. Gemini, Cancer, Aries. Water signs is Pisces. I can't even remember. Air signs is Libra, Aquarius, and I think Taurus. Let me see. What else is out? Sag, air, and water. Yeah. I don't want to get it wrong, so let me just look it up. Air signs is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Yeah. Alright, anything else? Somebody is trying to find a balance between work and like their love life, or work and family. Somebody's trying to balance things, or balance their finances, Virgo. Somebody pays attention to detail, or when you work on something, you pay attention to every detail of what you're working on, type of energy. Somebody's just overly careful. And somebody has high standards, very skillful. The Fool card, stepping into the unknown. Somebody could have been threatened or facing some type of threats. New journey care is needed. Somebody's going on a whole new journey, venture. 10-10, completion of a cycle. February 10th, 3rd, 8th. Yeah, somebody's manifesting. Really a magician, or you're seeing your manifestations coming into fruition. Somebody walked away from a situation. 10-10, completion of a cycle, of course. 3, 6, 32, 22, 26, 23, 28, 21, 20, 38, 32, 33, 36, 30, 37, 27, 66. Bonnie and Clyde. So I got like a Bonnie and Clyde type of relationship. Hey, that is not something to idolize. They died together. I think they like ride into like go leave town or some shit, and they get like ambushed and shot many times. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a Bonnie and Clyde. Anyways, somebody is in this situation of unconditional love, or you're coming into this, opening your heart to receive the emotions that are around you. Somebody has like new feelings, or coming into like new friendships. Somebody's very beautiful or handsome, very much on their self-love journey. Legacy, building their legacy, what they're gonna leave behind for like their kids, generations and shit like that. Somebody's a very family-oriented person, or building a family. You'll build a family with this individual. This is a part of what you've been manifesting. Pinnacle of success. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see something. Oh, I got a lot of cards. I never used this deck. I ordered it, and it's in fucking Spanish. They didn't put that in the fine print. Well, actually, I didn't read the fine print, I guess. Let me see something. All I need is me and my girlfriend, me and my boyfriend. Alright, telepathic communication. Somebody is very cutthroat, very honest, very observant, intelligent. Oh, well, thank you. I'll be to myself in real life. Believe it or not. Wait, let me see something. 111 again is down. Intuition. 222. Balance and alignment. Oh, that's all love. Thank you. Alright, overall advice for the collective. True love. Somebody met their true love, or their lover is their true love type energy. Accept and true love. Or somebody needs to accept true love in. True love appears when you least expect it. Be prepared to accept what fate has in store for you. Or somebody who's running for what fate has in store for them, and it's their true love. And it's a matter of like, you're not intentionally going out looking for a person, but you fall in love with a person, or love hits you when you least expect it. Your spirit is about to be subliminated. Yeah. I'm emotional, and I can't let go. Hearts. You start to feel your heart beat faster as you get closer. Honor. Treat the people you love with respect, and you'll find your relationship becomes stronger. Honor the relationships of the people that do love you, and appreciate the people that do love you for who you are as an individual. And just expressing gratitude and being grateful and honoring them relationships still grow and become stronger. Somebody here, or somebody be running from their fucking heart. Oh no, you feel? Check that shit, man. Got to have that soft shit. Looking like a deer in headlights. There's some headlights. Alright, what else? 11:11 confirmation, synchronicities. Somebody's seeing synchronicities around this situation. 11:11 is an important number for twin flames, symbolizing harmony, balance, and soulmate. So somebody could be choosing between two paths, a twin flame journey, true love, or true love and a soulmate. Take it how it resonates. Around the dice. Value. Focus on things of value. What are your values? What are your core values? What are your principles you stand for? What morals do you stand for? Things of that aspect. Somebody here, maybe you need to figure out what you actually value in life. Acceleration. Speed up and chase the results you want. Somebody here just need to get their foot up off the brake and step on the gas type shit. Go after what you want. I think that is the law of creation, where you actually have to put the work in of what you want. Type energy. Trust. You need to trust in a relationship for it to thrive. Somebody has trust issues here, so trust is very slim to none. And a person could be authentically honest with you, but you still won't believe shit that they're talking about. It's that type of energy. Because you lack trust thereof. And without trust, there ain't really going to be a strong foundation in your relationship. Look deeply within and discover your soul purpose in relationships. And then somebody here, what do you feel like you bring to the table when you are in a relationship? What value do you hold in a relationship? How do you view yourself? What do you feel you have to offer? Alright, another one, last one out this deck. A connection. Your connection is eternal and unbreakable. That's why you can't shake this shit. This is something that's spiritual. It's deeper than the physical. It's deeper than what the eye meets. But I keep holding on if we can't be friends. Okay, barrier. Find ways around obstacles to find happiness. Somebody here has been facing obstacles to get towards happiness. Okay, strength. The power of love is like a magnet drawing souls together. Yeah, it's like a fucking magnet pulling two people together. It's drawing two people together. Like I said, it's like a person really wasn't looking forward to falling in love. Probably turned their heart off towards love. And the shit caught them by surprise type shit. And it's like no matter how much a person tries to shake a connection, it's like love is what's pulling y'all back. Love is the highest frequency, the highest vibration, self-love, unconditional love, highest vibration. So love always wins. Hey, what can I say? What? I didn't even know I had this deck. See, I don't really be using all my cards. Shit. Fucking, I can't get this deck out. Let me see. Here we go. You gotta do better. Look at you thinking you couldn't without him, and look at you living. Okay, what's the blockages, Divine? What is the blockages? Being guarded. You are lonely because you are aloof. You're so aloof. Trust others and let them into your heart. Somebody guards their heart. So they don't let people in their heart, and then when people do get in their heart, it's like pushing a person away out of fear of getting hurt, fear of letting their guard down and being disappointed, whatever the underlying fear is for a person. Being cold. Didn't I just say pushing a person away? You seem unapproachable because you are aloof. Try being more friendly. Somebody else mean. And then being cold to people. Being guarded again. Okay, let me see. Lone wolf. Are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? Somebody here could identify as a lone wolf or anti or whatever the case may be. Somebody loves to be alone. And it's a matter of like, are you really a loner, or are you afraid of letting somebody in and they letting you down or disappointing you like your past did? Or betrayal? What is the underlying issue that you're afraid of being hurt? Are you afraid of loving somebody and actually opening your heart to another person? It's that type of energy. What else is the blockages for whatever disconnection? Insecurities. Work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship. Somebody insecurities can get in the way of relationships or this relationship, and they don't feel safe in a relationship, or it's just a matter of like feeling like shit. A person's out to get you, gonna hurt you. Fated to be alone. You gave up on love because you think you are meant to be alone. It's not true. Somebody just feel like fuck it, like the love I'm looking for just ain't out there. Like I really feel like I'm meant to be alone, and it's because you gave up on love. Hopeless romantic type of energy. But feel like that person is just not out there for you. What you've been seeking, it's more so like you allow love, the love that was supposed to teach you lessons, beat you down to the point where you don't even believe that you're supposed to, that there's anybody out there for you. Just pulled the rug on love itself. That can tie into being alone too. Not my type. Be open to different types of people because you may be surprised who you find. When somebody got a particular type. And if it ain't their type, they cool. Too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. Somebody just try to keep themselves busy and say they're too busy, but really in reality it's an excuse to stay. Somebody hates that they love somebody. I hate that I love you. Okay, back to this. Somebody says they're working too much or they're too busy, but people make time for who they want to make time for, who they care for, you know, type of energy. And really, it's just an excuse to not get involved or let the guard down or build that connection. Body shame. Somebody insecurities could be their body. It's like being confirmation, being body shamed so much to the point where you don't even feel confident about the body that you're in. You feel unattracted to others. Work on accepting yourself, flaws and all. Or somebody just don't feel like they're attractive. They don't feel good enough for an individual. They don't see the value that they bring to the table. They don't even see their value. If a person don't love themselves, it's hard for them to love somebody else. Type of energy. So a person needs to work on loving themselves, flaws and all. The little quirky things about quirky things about themselves, and then they'll be able to let love in. But how they treat people is a reflection of how they treat themselves, type energy. Rejection. Build your confidence by dating a lot and find out what people like about you. Somebody's afraid of rejection or face rejection so much to the point where they shot their confidence. Confidence shot. Confirmation. If somebody. Anything else? Fear of cheating. Somebody got cheated on a lot in different relationships. So when you get into a new dynamic, you're afraid that this person, like I said, out to get you, out to hurt you, is going to be cheating on you. Like, you don't, somebody has really bad trust issues, especially around the cheating department. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. Yeah. So, somebody like, I don't trust that shit because of past trauma. I don't trust this shit. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. What this person, somebody does not trust. Like, trust it. You know how they say a person has to give you a reason not to trust them? Somebody come into that shit not trusting because they've been cheated on repeatedly. It's been a pattern, so they're fearful that the next person that they get with or any relationship that they get with is going to end with cheating. Yeah. Confirmation. You need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on. Yeah, somebody here. Okay, if you don't heal something from your past, it can follow you into your present. So let's say I've been cheated on many times in the past and I come into a new relationship. I could be triggered by something my companion do or my partner do, and it could not even be what it seems. But just because it's familiar from my past, I'll bring that into my present. It's that type of energy. You need to make friends, spend time by yourself, take the pressure off your relationship. Somebody's really needy. Alright, I'm gonna close out. Too attached. Somebody gets too attached to people. Fuck it, I'm all in. Give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. Being too needy, being too clingy, being too attached is what's driving the person away from you or creating a wedge. Okay, changing them. Trying to change someone never works. Accept them as they are or move on. That's funny. Somebody be trying to change a person or change the person that they with. The person is showing you who there is either accept it or move on. Now, there's room to grow in a dynamic, yes. But if a person is showing you they don't want to grow, you can't force them to grow. You can't force them to change. Okay? Not compatible. You don't really believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. Somebody just feel like love ain't out there for them. Love don't live here. What is this song? This is the Heartbreak Hotel. This is the highest love vibration. I'm telling you, love is the highest vibration. Okay. Confusion. You don't know what you want, so you need clarity before you get involved. And somebody is finding themselves or figuring out what they want through people because they go in not even knowing what they want. So then when they get there, oh, I don't like that. Oh, I like that. Somebody needs to figure out what they want. Before you don't want to string a bunch of people along trying to figure out what you want in a relationship. Not being you. You are trying to project a perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. And somebody goes into situations not even being themselves. If you're not true to yourself, how can you be truthful in your relationships from the get-go? Instead of trying to be the perfect partner, you're going to attract somebody that likes this mask of you. When you start to pull back that mask, they love the person that you sold them to be, but when you started to pull back that mask, they don't even know who you are anymore. Be yourself. Somebody's going to love you for who you are. But if you have to pretend to be somebody else, and then mask always eventually falls. When that mask falls, you can't be mad that the person don't really fuck with you because of who you are, when that's not who you introduced them to in the beginning, from the get-go. How the fuck you mad? How the fuck you shocked? Stop suppressing things of yourself just to have love. Crazy about me? When the right love's gonna love you for you. It's that type of energy. Livingston. What do I want to use next? I didn't use this in a while. Somebody glowing. Okay. For the collective. I feel grounded in my emotions and I want to hold you. I'm not letting other things or people bring us down. I'm here for you. Somebody's really in tune with how they feel. They know what they want. And they're not going to allow people to come in and destruct something that they want. Or a solid foundation that they built. Okay, shit. I started new routines to make sure I achieve. Am I good? Thank you. I started new routines to make sure I achieve all of my goals, to be loyal, responsible, someone you can depend on. Somebody started new routines just to make sure that they are a dependable partner, that they could achieve their goals, be loyal and responsible, be reasonable in a relationship. The Emperor. In society, status is high priority to me, and I like having control over others. I follow strict rules and have high demands or expectations. No, it's been fucking with me today. Thank you. Somebody feels like I'm fine, how are you? Somebody feels like in this world, your status means everything. So without that status behind your name, Angela mine, they don't mean nothing. Somebody likes having control of other people. And it's like they have high expectations for themselves. So in a relationship, they're going to have high expectations for the person that they're with. And they follow strict rules. Maybe that's what I need. Yeah. Now somebody feels like their name is everything and what comes behind it means everything. You trigger wounds from my past that I haven't let go of yet. I can't stop focusing on my mistakes and feeling regrets. Didn't I just say somebody could get triggered in a situation, right? And it could not be what the triggering stemmed from, but you were triggered to heal this aspect of yourself. So it could feel familiar. It could feel like it's the same situation on repeat, and it could not. It's not that. is from your past. And somebody's just focusing on their mistakes and they feel a lot of regret. Yeah. Okay, I'm taking a break from everything so I can meditate and release my old ways of thinking. This process is not that easy. Every time we get past our arguments and get on the same page, I feel on top of the world and I succeed in all I do. Yeah, I really am. It's fucking with me right now. I've had a long day today with spiders. Okay, somebody is just taking a break from everything and just trying to change the way they psychologically think about things, change the way they process information, change outdated belief systems and things like that. It's not easy to change them aspects of yourself. Somebody's spirit is being subliminated. And somebody like when somebody hates arguing with a person, but when when y'all on the same page, they feel like they shit, and they get more done when you guys are cool than when you guys are into it. I don't like to share myself with others. I also hold on to things and relationships that do not serve me because I hate losing. Damn. Okay, somebody hold on to shit even if it's toxic. It's not good for their highest good, but it's just to say that they was right in the situation. It's just somebody don't like admitting when they're wrong. You could tell a motherfucker they don't have your best interest at heart. Let that person go. And they walk their ass down the path just to find out the motherfucker was right. Type of energy because they hate losing. It's funny. And somebody don't like sharing themselves with other people, so they're not really open to new company or people in their life. I had a rough childhood, so I easily start thinking the worst case scenarios. I know most are illusions, but they feel so real. Somebody just think the worst out of any situation due to their past, due to their childhood, due to their experiences, due to their trauma. They like shit, or they don't think what could be the best that can come out of this situation. They think, shit, this could play out that way, X, Y, and Z. It's like creating illusions within self. And then it feels so real because you're in it. You have awakened in me a hot flame of passion to follow my soul and my true life path. My soul and body wants you. Somebody, that's pretty self-explanatory, but somebody feel like, look, you showed them, okay, envision a cave, right? A person's in darkness in the cave. Somebody brought the torch throughout the cave and met them halfway. Like, here's the torch. Light that bitch up. It's like lighting the person up internally. And just showing them, like, yeah, that's your way of living, but there's many other ways to doing it. And just making walking in your journey, walking in your path look so damn good. Peaceful. Somebody's soul and body craves a person real bad. I feel grateful for everything in my life, especially you. I want to enjoy more happy times together and make love all night. Okay, time to change my deck. Okay. Somebody's really sexual, or somebody got a lot of sexual tension built up for a person. And somebody do want to make more happy memories with the person and enjoy each other. Just bask in each other's company. Bask in happiness. Somebody's very grateful for a person that is in their life, though. Unseen patterns. Change your thoughts, change your life. Somebody just needs to reprogram their mind and change their belief system because it could be very outdated. Confirmation. 4444. Actually, since I got the tablet right here next to me, I can look up the fucking angel numbers. Since I'm like, yeah, you know. This is you. Strength and stability. Your inner strength and the solid foundation you have built in your life. It's a reminder that you are capable of handling whatever life throws your way. Support and encouragement. Your angels, your guardian angels are sending you a message of encouragement and reassuring you, letting you know that you are loved and supported. Hard work, neck recognized. Neck, somebody like neck bones, or because I ate that shit recently. Or somebody neck be hurting, or something just could be significant. Or somebody get some good neck. Confirmation. Ooh. And ooh. Okay, suggest that your efforts are being noticed and appreciated, both by your angels and potentially by others in your life. Overcoming challenges. It encourages you to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Knowing that you have strength to overcome them. Trust your intuition. Prompts you to listen to your inner voice and trust your intuition, which can guide you towards your desired path. Balance and harmony. The angels encourage you to seek balance in all aspects of your life, fostering a sense of stability and harmony. Okay? Alright. In the cosmos, to embrace the light, first acknowledge the dark. Somebody really needs to acknowledge that they're even going through trauma or they're stuck in a cycle of trauma. Somebody just needs to go deeper. Like, you acknowledge that you have to go to the dark to get the light. So if you don't even acknowledge that you're in darkness, how are you going to get to the light? How are you going to even see the light in your situation? It's that type of energy. What, that song, You the One, somebody going to pull up to somebody's city. God made you. Somebody feel like somebody's God made. Wounded healer. Last time I seen this card, okay, it's that energy like shit, you go through so much shit, but you healing yourself, but you still, you know how a person go on a battlefield and they got all these fucking scars from the battlefield, and you wrapping this wound, and you got another wound to wrap, even though you're wounded, you're still healing other people, type shit. You're wrapping up other people's wounds and shit like that, yeah. Okay, the wound is the place where light enters you. Somebody's very empathic. Has a lot of empathy for people. Very healing. And is walking in their purpose. Battle within. Didn't I just say something about battlefield? Well, why does love always feel like a battlefield? That's a song. The greatest war you wage is against yourself in a conflict. Yeah, somebody's at war with themselves. It's like I'm torn between, do I stay in my ex paradigm or do I stay in my white paradigm? Somebody's battling with themselves or battling to heal or stay in trauma. Somebody just needs to go more inward and face the inner conflict that's within. Battling good thoughts, negative thoughts. Battling with self can go so many different ways. So find a resolution around what you're battling with self about. Do I listen to intrusive thoughts or do I take the high road? You know, like somebody, yeah. Release a conflict with yourself. Have courage. Stop hiding, show up, and let yourself be seen. Somebody be had from a motherfucker. Somebody has fear of vulnerability. But this is what helps a person grow. Or somebody just, vulnerability is not really in their cards, but that's what they hide. It's like, okay, when I show so-and-so my vulnerable side, this person my vulnerable side, shit, they took them out, this shit, they played in my face, they took advantage of they took my kindness for weakness. So they shut that aspect off of themselves and they don't really show that part of themselves because they afraid of another person playing with them in the same manner. Type of energy. Yeah, they let that shit go. Avoidance. Somebody's an avoidant. It's key to see the need to avoid discomfort, but also to overcome it and thrive. Somebody, when they feel uncomfortable, or shit, vulnerability can make somebody uncomfortable as hell. Or confrontation, do. Somebody do not like arguing with people. So they avoid confrontation or people please a motherfucker. So somebody just need to really pick your balls up, pick your Gucci up, put your big girl panties on, and take up for yourself. Stop playing small. Especially if it's not something you don't even want. Like, it's going to help you make a lot of progress. Open up that throat chakra. Okay, anything else? Any more shadow work? Light the darkness. Light that bitch up. You hear me? Alright. Darkness cannot dispel darkness. Only light can. Somebody think... You don't clean dirt with dirt. It's that type of energy where if a person's already in darkness, I'm going to bring more darkness to my situation, thinking that it's going to better my situation, when the only thing that can better your situation is light. You put a lamp under the bed, a dark bed, the light's going to light that bitch up. What they say, everything that happens in the dark comes to the light. Because you could bring a light in the dark room and it touch all corners of that room. So somebody's mentality, operate out of love, operate out of awareness, clarity, light, not darkness. Because it's not bettering your situation. It's just going to be a non-ending cycle of darkness. Heal through art, express your shadows in art, and let healing unfold. Yeah, somebody just need to heal through their storms. Don't let them penetrate you. Don't let them stop you. Heal through it. I saw a video and she said, I'm not perfect, but I'm pure. I'm going to make mistakes, granted, but I was always pure from the get-go. Explore feelings. Okay, devolve into insecurities and unresolved emotions. Somebody just need to be authentic with themselves, authentic with how they feel. Stop running from your feelings. Stop hiding your feelings. Authentic self. Be authentic. If you're really a lover, somebody's really a lover, boy, lover, girl, but jack hard. Be yourself. And the right people will love you for who you are. But don't introduce people to this hardcore version of you and you really a lover. And then you getting hardcore treatment and you're like, no, I want to be loved. Like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Just be authentic, and somebody just need to bring closure to their situation and from the traumas that they endured in the past to help them move forward and be at peace with themselves. Okay? Be yourself. Everyone is already taken. Yeah. If you don't want to be yourself, if you can't be yourself, how the fuck can you act like somebody else? No, I don't smoke. I don't smoke drugs. I don't smoke weed. I don't do none of that shit. So somebody just embrace that you're unique. Embrace your uniqueness and embrace your individuality. Embrace the void. Your true potential is waiting to be discovered. Yeah, I am. Emptiness and creative power. Okay, somebody has a void from within, from past trauma or past hurt, that they feel empty inside, or that void's empty. You can't fix that void by doing other things to distract that void. More so go inward and fix that void within yourself. It's that type of energy. And that's how you take your power back from a lot of situations. And become, and just be at peace. Be content. I gotta let you know. So just, alright y'all, I'm finna go. I love y'all. If you want to book a personal reading, the information will be in the description box. Back at your butt. I love y'all. Somebody here, be yourself. Be authentic to who you are. You're beautiful how you are. Embrace that aspect of yourself. If people put you down about who you used to be, or who when you tried to show who you was, that just wasn't the right people around you. Okay? Somebody here, let love in. Stop running from the shit. You're only breaking your own heart in the process. That's what it's giving. This is separate decks. Okay, this fell out. What else did? Playing games. Somebody be playing games with a person. Love's the answer. Love won't solve your problems. You need to work on being independent. Settling. Don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe. Playing games. You don't need to play games to keep the right one interested in you. Somebody be playing mind games or playing games with a person just to keep a person interested because they feel like shit without playing games, that person won't really love them for who they are. Somebody, love does not answer all your problems. Somebody here need to work on their shadow work individually instead of expecting love to do it, okay? And lastly, somebody's just settling with a person because they feel like it's the safer option to do. It's like knowing a person ain't for them, but just settling. So take that how that resonates. I'm gonna get out of here. I call back on my energy, my power, and I return yours back to you. I love you all, my spiritual gang. Love, namaste. And I'm about this bitch. Yeah, like I said, whomever this person is, let love in. Somebody be vulnerable. It does not make you weak. Vulnerability actually makes you strong. Showing emotions actually make you strong. Why do you think so many people run from it? And without you, girl, my life is incomplete. Okay, somebody here, stop acting like you're too busy. It's a fucking excuse. So like everybody ain't finna cheat on you. Somebody here, your love is out there somewhere. Don't complete throw in the towel before you get to your happy ending. Alright? I say y'all, I'm out. Mwah.